and I'd never seen it, so I asked everyone in my class about it, and some of the things they said were like, it's hard to imagine that people like that are real. And I was like, that sounds like a good line for a poem, so that's how I started my poem. It's hard to imagine that people like that are real. Which is why we call it entertainment. It becomes everyone's favorite tabloids as we forget that our consciousness is permeable and our eyes are a gap in the membrane of our sanity, so we incorporate the particles of Jersey Shore and real world, letting them saturate our bloodstreams. Even as we laugh, we become them. Even as we doubt the reality of it all, we take ourselves tanning and boil communication down to a 3-letter acronym, L-O-fucking-L. Isn't it funny that the average American consumes 5 football fields of shit each year when the average human doesn't make it past the 10-yard line? Isn't it funny that this is just the way we are, so they call it reality TV for a reason? And as superior as I think I am, I know that after a few shots of electricity and binary digital imagery, I will be just like you, JWoww, and people will wonder if I am real. Close your throat to the fermented burn in the silence that replaces the drunken hum. Listen to your own Jersey-influenced slang. You're losing your voice, America. God bless your innocence. God bless your ability to pretend that nothing is wrong, to pretend that Kate Middleton's dress is even worth your breath, to pretend that the CIA hasn't developed guns that bend sound waves to sicken the masses of protesters, terrorizing the socially conscious back to their couches. Pretend people aren't dying 2 channels away from the Jersey fucking Shore. Jersey fucking Shore. Look at yourself, America. I'm not suggesting anarchy, I'm just suggesting you pick up a dictionary if you're lucky enough to own one and see what the word anarchy actually means. See that pretty, like prom dresses and tanning beds, can mean enslaved, like date rape and cancer. See that rhymes do not always mean right, and that a cheap, easy meal can cause world hunger. See, because that beefy crunch burrito cost you 99 cents because tomato farmers are blackmailed into slave wages. Seriously, and goddammit, your remote control contributes to the problem. Look at the domestic violence across the tracks. Do you see the wife beaters and jeans in your psyche? The situation. Do you realize that your life was made possible by the rebels in oil-producing countries and the starvation of thousands of minimum wage mothers? No? I know. That's called privilege. And it's your right to consume, so do not let it go, because this is what makes us better than the savages. We have the ability to watch drunken idiots fuck in prime time, revel in your own gluttony, but know that the television is a mirror, and the media responds to your command like a touch screen. Recognize the Snooki in your pocketbook. She's the angel on your shoulder, created in your image because we are as gods, America. And this shit's real.